Alright, this is the first video before we changed form a little bit. And you can see that the arm is definitely crossing the body right there. It's crossed that center line. If we come back here, you can see that this arm is actually better than the previous arm. Kind of interesting because I'll show you here. If we look right here too, you can see that this knee is kind of coming up. If I draw a straight line, it's coming up onto that side of Connor's head. But if we fast forward a hair and we go to this other side, when that knee comes up, there's where the turn is coming. So that line would have been somewhere right in here had it been the same as the other side. So it's really the left hip, it's really the left hip that is has that rotation. The right hip doesn't seem to have the same rotation. Okay, so this is one of the videos that where Connor was trying to get his arms to do the right thing, and you can see again that the right side seems to be a lot better, which I'll show you. So the right side here, that arm is seeming to do pretty much the correct thing. If we watch it, just watching the right side, that arm's coming relatively forward. We'll go back one more and you can see it too. Watch the right arm, right arm. There we go. So again, that arm's coming through pretty well. The left arm, again, however, is still crossing that center line. That's not exactly perfect line there, but it's still coming across the center line. So it seems that the left side has the over rotation. You can watch again that his knee here is still coming forward or coming across his body more so. That side looks pretty good. We have a pretty good knee lift, and it's driving straight forward. That foot, if you look here at his foot here too, it's pointed relatively straight forward versus if we look at the left side, you can see already that there's even the toe is rotated in. So really it's like this whole side of the body, actually the whole side of the body, like the entire side from the shoulder down to the toe seems to have just an over rotation of it. I wanted to use this shot to show also how his feet are landing differently. The right and the left side is different. So here we actually have a really nice landing. He seems to be more on the midfoot. The heel, you can see, is actually off of the ground as he comes through. He's pronating, actually more like supinating, because he's kind of landing on the outside of that right foot and then rolling in towards the big toe as he pushes off. And then he's pushing off well. Then if we take a look at the left side, it's coming down and he's already got the heel completely, the heel is what's coming down right now. So you can watch that in slow motion, and we've got heel, and he gets somewhat midfoot, but it's still heel striking more so on the left hand side. So there is a difference in how he's landing just on his feet. This side, The right side is definitely more speed oriented, where he's landing on the midfoot, and then the left side, again, it seems to be where kind of the deficiency is, or not a deficiency, but where it's different than everything else. So it kind of leads to that hip rotation, that heel's going down first. So another interesting contrast from side to side. Alright, so finally I'm just going to leave you with some images, and I kind of typed in like what was going on. Again, a lot of it's just repetitive of what we saw earlier. Again, where the left hand side seems to be rotating a bit more so than the right hand side. Even when Connor was working on doing the right thing with his arms, there was still the over rotating of the left side. So there's just a little imbalance there. I think that working with the soup cans will just be a start. I wouldn't say much needs to change as far as going to see anyone right now. You know, there are some small things like with his hands and all kinds of little tweaks that I would make, but being 12 years old, I don't think they're really needed right now. So I hope this helps.